What's up, y'all? It's your boy Sudi Sam, and as you can see, I'm with a special guest. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name's Sarieya. Right now I'm studying lifestyle medicine.
Okay, cool. Welcome to episode 15, I'm pretty sure. Episode 15 of Know the Game, a show about relationships, friendships, and kinships, but mostly about relationships.
She was a baby goat, why are you crying for? My shorty from Mexico, she made me come let me go.
Do you think us as humans can love unconditionally?
Yes, I do. I feel like if you love somebody enough, you will love them unconditionally. Even if it's not like being in love with them, maybe you'll love them as a friend, but I feel like it'll still be love there.
So if you're in a relationship and you get cheated on, are you still going to love them? Are you still going to stay with them?
No. I mean, like, maybe we'd be friends. But I feel like if you cheat on me, you disrespected me, and I feel like you didn't love me enough.
So in a sense, that's not unconditional love, really.
I said I could love them as a friend.
No, we're talking about romantic, unconditional love.
I said I'm capable. You didn't say if he cheated on me. Am I capable? I'm capable.
That's not unconditional, because that's a condition. Under this condition, I can't love you.
That's a betrayal. I don't care. That's not a condition. You're gonna love someone if they cheat on you?
Heck no.
Okay.
What? No.
Would you be their friend after?
No.
Oh, it's over with.
No, friend. You cheated on me.
So?
That's betrayal on the highest level. You can't betray me any higher than that as a woman. They say forgive and forget. I don't forget. And it's not like I'm holding a grudge. I'm just cognizant of the fact that you betrayed me. If we had kids, like we were married and then you cheat on me, we are getting divorced. But just for the sake of the children's lives, maybe I'll try to keep some type of relationship, maybe like co-parent. But no, if we're just dating, no kids, none of that, no. I'm never seeing you ever again in my life.
I feel like depending on how you cheated on me and how that went down, maybe I could forgive you. And we could be friends later on. Way later.
What situation would what?
Maybe if you told me immediately. Or maybe if instead of cheating on me you broke up with me, I could give it that. We could be friends.
That's not cheating then. We're talking about
it's
cheating.
Still betrayal because that means you broke up with me because you was thinking about messing with some other girl.
At least you broke up with me.
You know, I respect it.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like if you tell me immediately, we could be friends maybe later.
You still got cracked.
I said friends. I didn't say they would ever have a chance.
Off camera, we were talking about something. You mentioned how you think some people stay in relationships even though they don't love the person.
I think it's because it's safe. Not because, I don't know. I feel like it's hard to figure out if you love someone, but I feel like they might like the person. They might feel like they're sweet. They're kind. They're nice to me. And they're just like comfortable to be around versus someone else where you have to put in the work. You don't know if it's going to work out. You don't know how it's going to go. So some people stay with the safe option.
I don't get it. They don't love the person.
Well, I don't know if they love them or not. Let's put that on the table.
What? Okay, so how can you say that the only reason that they're staying with them is because they're the safe option when you don't know if they love them or not? What if they do love them and that's a reason or why they are still with that person?
Some people think they're in love. You might see that you might be with a person and you feel like they're the one. And then you find this other person, but they make you feel more. They make you feel like
Limerence?
Different. No. That is different.
Lust?
No. Like maybe you feel like that's your great love, but you're with this person because it's a safe option.
What causes people to fall out of love?
I feel like when the other person's not getting like what they need from the relationship, or I feel like there's a different ways. Like sometimes the guy can be like, maybe he talks crazy to her. It doesn't always have to be like he hits her. It could be like some other stuff. Or maybe he just doesn't put time into her. Okay,
you said the person's not getting what they need from the other person. Can you elaborate on that?
Maybe they're not getting love. Maybe they're not getting dates. Maybe they're not doing the do enough. Maybe they're just not doing anything enough. Maybe the girl feels like she has to find that somewhere else.
Okay.
Or the guy or whoever.
So basically, she's not getting satisfied in one way or another. Do you think a relationship is about you getting satisfied? You don't think it's selfish for me to always be looking for that fulfillment from her, from the person I'm dating?
No, I feel like it's about like mutual fulfillment. It's not just about you. It's not just about him. I feel like you have to meet in the middle.
Okay.
Like,
I'd have to disagree. I think it's the exact opposite. I think in a relationship, this is a hot take, very, very hot take. It might sound weird. I think in a relationship, you have to kind of neglect your wants, like yourself, don't think about my needs and like what I want and like what I'm looking forward to as me myself. Instead, think about how I can satisfy her, what her needs are, what her wants are. And if I do that, if I satisfy her and she has the same mindset and she satisfies mine, we're cool. Do you think love is a choice? Like, do you choose who you love?
no. I don't know. I don't think you do. I feel like you don't know it until it's like, dang. I feel like it just happens. I don't feel like you're like, I'm going to love this person. You might just be around that person long enough. It's just like you start, maybe you feel admiration and then maybe you feel feelings and then maybe it's just, I love them.
Yeah, I love them. You chose. You're
didn't
You're making the
choose.
cognitive decision to love them.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Because love is not a feeling. You don't.
I know you lying.
What?
It's not a feeling.
Love is not a feeling. You don't feel love.
I think you do.
No.
I think it's one of the feelings that they list.
Love is not a feeling. You can feel. I said this before. You can feel loved, but you can't feel love.
Can you feel the love? You can feel the love. Thank you.
No.
I think you could choose to continue loving someone, but I don't think you can choose to love someone.
What does it take for you to love somebody? Not fall in love, to love somebody.
We have to be friends at first, and then maybe they can be friends with like an underlying flirting or underlying something. And then after a while, I feel like the more you hang out with someone, you'll start to feel a little, okay, I'm messing with this person. I feel like it takes steps. But I feel like friendships start first.
Do those have to all be fulfilled for you in order for you to love somebody? Or no?
In a relationship, yes.
Okay, so y'all have to go through those steps for you to eventually love them.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I want my person to be my best friend. Like my husband, man, whatever. He has to be my best friend.
So
you start there.
So you won't be able to love somebody during the friend/flirting phase?
I feel like that's before love. That's like when feelings start catching.
Okay, you said that's when what?
Feelings start catching.
What feelings?
I don't know. I guess like
Love?
no. Feelings of you admire them. Feelings of I don't know, like they're your person maybe. Maybe you can talk to them about anything. Feelings of comfortability, feelings of safeness, I don't know. And then those feelings combine into love.
So you start feeling all of these feelings.
Maybe you don't even know how to put a name to them, but you feel them.
Okay, and then all those feelings combine to love. But you're feeling them already. And those are the same feelings that combine into love, but you're already feeling them.
You feel them at different stages. You might not know what it I feel like you never know what it is until you're like
Until
damn,
you
did I love that person? Do I love you? You have to think.
have to
about it.
think.
Yeah. I feel like it's like I feel like one day you just sit about it and you're like, dang, do I?
And you choose to love them.
Yeah.
So love is a choice. Cause think about it.
You choose to continue. You already felt it.
Okay, so that means you already loved them when you guys were in that friend/flirting, because you already felt it.
There are different forms of love. Friendship love. Family love. Relationship love.
We're talking about romantic love.
And that stage is friend love. You love them as a friend. Then you love them as more.
Exactly. So romantic love is the love that you choose, that you decide, I love you.
That you build. I don't think you choose. I think it happens, and you can choose to continue or not.
What's wrong with today's generations in terms of relationships?
They just want to get right to business.
What do you mean?
Or I feel like some people move too fast in the way of like, I love you. I want to be with you. You don't love nobody in like a week. I don't think enough.
Yeah, you can.
And I feel like some people just want to do, get to business, and that's probably.
You can love somebody in a week, but then some people. But the problem is, people mistake. That's the problem that comes with thinking love is a feeling, because people mistake. Like I said before, infatuation. Sure. People mistake lust, limerence as love because they feel this. It's like they feel this attraction, right? Mm-hmm. They feel this pull and like, dang, I'm in love. So they think it's love. But love isn't a feeling.
It is a feeling. No. But I do get your point.
Yeah, so they think it's love, and then that's when they start overly rushing things, and that's when it starts crumbling down, in my opinion. Is there a thing that our generation got right? Like, you know what? Yes, this is how it should be in terms of relationships.
They said, I'm F-R-E-E, fuck nigga free. That's what they got right.
What?
The fuck nigga free, girl. That's what they got right.
How did they get it right? Can you elaborate on that?
Because fuck them niggas, girl. That's why. I'm telling you, I feel like at our age, we need to worry about the stuff we need to do in life. You don't need to be worried about when we're going to have kids, when we're going to get married. Worry about what you need to do to set your life up to be stable.
That's part of your life. If you want kids, I think you should be planning on I'm not saying rush it, of course not, but you should be thinking about, okay, what's a good age for me to have kids, or if I want kids by this time, or if I want a family by this time, when should I start dating, this and that, by what point should I get married? I think that's part of it, but no, I do not agree with no FR. No, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's a problem. Actually, that's a problem in society.
I feel like half the guys you meet or half the girls you meet, they are not ready. They're not ready. They're still learning themselves. So at that point, take your time. Just
have conversations. It's not good to assume that somebody isn't ready.
Not assuming. I'm just saying they aren't. Not assuming. Not assuming. They're not.
What? That's called an assumption.
Well, you have to know the person to know they're not.
So if a guy was to slide into your DMs right now, you'd pay no mind.
What did he say is the problem?
Hello, beautiful.
I'm suspecting already.
So off of 2 words, yes, you're already assuming he's not ready. You're not even going to have a conversation.
I'll have a conversation. I said I'm assuming. I'm having my red flag is going off in my brain.
I don't think there's a point in even having a conversation if you've already put it in your mind that he's not ready.
I didn't put it in my mind. I'm saying red flags are going off, but I'm going to continue. What does he say next? What's the thing?
So a conversation can be had. That's what I said.
Okay, a conversation can be had. I'm suspicious, but it can be had.
You know, I feel like in today's generation, there's a significant lack of trust.
True.
And
is it not for good reason?
That's a problem. Because what's a relationship without trust?
You have to build that trust, though.
Nothing. You know how they say. So you're on the side of trust is earned. I think trust is lost. You should go into a relationship. I trust you 100%, and then you can start doing things that, starts making me lose my trust. But if I go in no trust, I'm not even in a relationship because I don't even trust you. That's crazy. I would hate to be in a relationship where my girl does not trust me at all. Always nagging me.
Well, not at all. Not at all.
Even 50%. Like, you don't trust. I'm supposed to be your future husband, and you don't trust me fully.
So let's
That's
say you get with
crazy.
someone. Are you just automatically like, they'll risk their life for me? That's level of trust that has to be earned.
I feel like that's different.
I still feel like you have to know you can trust that person with all of you, your life, your feelings, your everything. But I feel like that has to be built.
Well, I feel like once it for like trusting somebody with your life, I feel that's like a marriage thing. I wouldn't expect her to sacrifice her life for me. No.
I feel like at a certain point when that trust
For
is
sure.
given,
No, for sure at a certain point, yes.
but it's built, isn't it?
That specific thing, trusting somebody with my life, 1,000%, yes.
I think in with feelings, like,
No, with feelings is totally different.
you're just gonna be like,
Because if I get heartbroken, onto the next, you know what I'm saying? It's not my life, or if I die, I'm
Interesting.
dead. What's something that you would like the newer generations to adopt from older generations in terms of, you can say, family dynamic or just relationships in general?
people back then didn't feel like they had to spend money to be around each other. Like maybe they was just cooking and playing cards and doing stuff. Now,
Just enjoying each other's presence.
yeah, now it's like we gotta go do this, gotta go do that. I feel like it's not that deep.
I blame the city girls. I blame the same girls that are singing that FREE song.
That is
Facts.
crazy.
You know I'm right. You know I'm right
I feel like you could exist.
because they're the prize, and as he should. Ooh,
As he should.
that gives my spine.
If he wanted to, he would.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's the same girls that are making men think that I have to spend money on her, or else she's not gonna mess with me for real.
Oh, okay. Don't say money, but like
You just said that.
you can go to a field and pick me flowers, and I'd be just as excited.
I promise you, they're gonna be like, "Girl, that's the bare minimum,
Oh.
1,000%."
Well, it depends on the type of girl you meet, but I feel like not everybody's like that. But
Well, I'm talking about the FREE girls. I'm talking about the city girls.
I can coexist.
Heck no. Heck no. Then you're a fraud on one extreme. You're either a fraud city girl or a fraud genuine girl. We love genuine girls. We don't like city girls. As he should. That's the. If one thing I hate, y'all. One thing
Act
I
like you want
hate
it.
is entitlement. Ooh.
Who said the girl was entitled?
As he should is pure entitlement. Saying as.
It depends on what it is.
anything.
If he opened the door, as he should.
That's entitlement. Imagine you don't even say thank you. It's just.
Well, of course you say
No,
thank
you
you,
don't.
duh.
I promise you. No.
Fine.
As he should. That means you were supposed to do that. Opening the door, that's not something you have to do.
It's something you should do. You don't have to, but you should.
Bro, you're saying as he should?
I feel like that's a compliment.
No, that's not.
Depending on the situation.
No, that is not.
Depending on the situation, it's a compliment.
Imagine you're at the mall. You're at the mall, and then you take your girl in the shopping hall. Okay, you pay for everything. It comes out $500. Some girl in the background sees it, and she's like, "Girl, as he should."
And be like, yeah, that's my man.
Excuse me?
That's her being like, oh, he's a good man. It's not a bad thing all the time.
Yeah, okay. To each their own. That's the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'm gonna put her Instagram right here in the middle. Go ahead, tap in with her. She's an actress if you guys didn't know. So if you're a filmmaker, tap in. You know what I'm saying? Very, very versatile.
If you need a singer sometimes, hit me up.
Okay, cool. And songwriter.
Sometimes.
She's helped me on some of my songs. Matter of fact, let's cue one right here.
That I really ain't leave you. Why you being like that? Why you stalking me?
You feel me? Okay, anyways, but yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And we'll see you in the next episode. Peace.
You're not the one that I need. You're not the one that I'm seeking, shawty. You're not the one that's for me. You're not the girl I've been dreaming about it. You're not the girl that asked, do you love me? And I said I don't know if I do. You're not the girl that I fumbled. You're not the girl that I couldn't commit to.